Hello, it's that time again, Sister Sessions. So for any of you who don't know and are watching us for the first time, this is just a quick 20-minute chat with one of my sisters, lovely Lisa Singer, and we talk about real issues that aren't necessarily always talked about. And here is the sis. Oh, hello, we've got lots of people saying hi. Us and our other sis is there. Hi, Argo G. Argo G is Georgie, and she is an amazing DJ. Hello.
The sun's come out just as we're talking. It's lovely.
I know. It's slightly different to last week. Hey, all our regulars. Our
Hi,
sister's
George.
here too.
Yeah, our other sister's watching. Oh, that's
Yay.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a little bit like, but I'm okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, in fact, let me just bear with me 1 second.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, not.
I had to put it on Do Not Disturb because I was getting messages.
Oh, do I need to do that too? Yeah.
Maybe, because you might get a phone call.
Okay.
I usually do that beforehand. So I was just saying before Lisa joined that we talk about real issues that aren't necessarily talked about. It's all to do with health, well-being. I'm a reflexologist, a skincare specialist and home fragrance curator. And Lisa?
I do lots of things. I'm a Reiki practitioner as well as a singer-songwriter in my spare time, and I'm a burlesque chair dance instructor. Dance. Yes. But I'm all about like the feels and all about like trying to feel good all the time and self-care.
Yeah.
These things are close to my heart.
So important right now.
Oh, especially right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the craziness.
Difficult times. So yeah, it's just a 20-minute chat, guys. So if you can join us all the way through, that would be awesome. Otherwise, we will be posting it to YouTube, Facebook, and my IGTV.
Yeah.
If you need to catch up, because I know Monday mornings aren't necessarily the easiest.
I know, right? To watch. We're being naughty, really, because we're tempting people that are working an office and are bored. I'm not ready to start working yet. Let's sneakily watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Or people working from home and like, oh yes, I'm doing my work. So this, go on.
No, you go.
This is a bit of a continuation from last week, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Because we were talking last week about feeling really overwhelmed and being busy with life. Like now that everything's gone back to normal, just like, oh my God, trying to keep up with that pace.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to catch up with that pace.
Yeah.
And I've just found myself kind of like on burnout and exhausted and stuff. But one of the things that I didn't get to mention last week was that ultimately, if we can remember that all is well, everything's going to be okay. Like trust that everything is going to be okay, and whatever you're going through right now, it's part of like a bigger picture. And you were saying, Jen, weren't you?
Yeah, that I remember because I've had 3 brain surgeries. A story for another time. And I remember Dad used to always say throughout my childhood, I'm not sure if he said it to you or not, or George, but he would always say, you can't see it now. If I was going through a difficult time, you can't see it now, but there's a reason why this is happening. And I'll be like, oh, shut up, Dad. It's like, there is a reason why this is happening, and it will put you on the path that you need to be on. And all the way through, you know, when I was diagnosed with my condition, and, you know, when we were buying a house at the time, and I was then told I needed brain surgery, and we were thinking, oh, should we pull out on the house and things like that. And what really got me through was Dad's words, that you can't see it, but there's a reason why this is happening.
That's the thing. And I think also it's so easy to forget that we're not in this alone. And when I say alone, I don't mean our friends and family. I mean, like, there is other help available, you know, when you say like, oh my God, help me, or like I ask my angels, you know, like I'm not a religious and organized religion person, but religious people will ask their God.
Yeah.
I ask my angels, and you know, like my daughter might ask her fairies or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that you believe in, or even if you don't believe, you can just ask, because when you ask, it is given the help.
You can ask the universe if you don't believe in any of the other things.
You can ask the universe to help you. And it's just like when you're sat in the middle of a problem and looking at it from the inside and all you see is mud, you know, it's easy to just get consumed by it. But when you kind of zoom out of it and go like, well, I'm not going to be in this place forever. I'm going to be out of it at some point.
Yeah.
And that helps you zoom out. And then you're like, and I just need help seeing past it and seeing this situation. Like once I'm out of it, what would that look like?
Yeah.
And I need some help seeing what that would look like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And go on. No.
And also I think when you're faced with a really big problem or what you feel is overwhelming, I find it a lot easier to break it down into smaller problems. So why am I feeling like this? And write down the things that it affects, and then just take one small thing and try and deal with that. And overcoming a small obstacle will just give you that positivity that you need to then let out positive vibrations to then be able to tackle the other things. If you look at everything at the same time, it's going to overwhelm you.
It's overwhelming. Yeah. Even if it's just doing the washing up.
Exactly.
Making your kitchen clean and tidy. And then you're just like, things feel like a bit more, don't they? When everything, otherwise, if everything's mounting up on you. We were saying, weren't we, about the to-do list, that can sometimes be counterproductive because you've got such a massive to-do list and it's like,
Yes.
But exactly. So and then just know, but it is really important though, not just tackling it from a mind logical perspective, but also from a like trusting that everything is going to be okay, and just like and releasing those fears of it. Oh, talking about releasing fears, I had an amazing tapping session. Have you heard of tapping? I don't know if Anne Hennessy is saying she really believes everything happens for a reason. But the tapping thing was incredible. She was like, take, and it has to be the emotion, you have to feel it at the time. And so she was saying, what's the fear? So I said what my fear was. I'm afraid of this and this and this. And then she said, right, repeat it. And then you say, I can't, I really love she's like, I'm afraid of da 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 da, but I really love myself and I accept my feelings. And then she moves, and then you have to do it here. You say the same thing over and over. This so-and-so is really scary, but I love myself and I accept my feelings. And then she goes here and all these different places in your face. And literally the fear just went, poof, it was gone.
Wow. Amazing.
It's mental. It's so amazing.
And do you know, tapping on the face, that's going to be to do with reflexology as well.
Yeah.
Because if she was doing here, was she doing here and here?
Yeah.
That's your solar plexus.
And here. Yeah. And then you can release the fear from your solar plexus.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Very good. Very good.
I know we're all brought up to think that these things are woo woo, and we're brought up to think that like, ghosts aren't, you know, they're something you see on cartoons like Scooby-Doo, and they don't. And so we used to call you Scrappy Doo, didn't we?
Why? I'll have him.
And we're like, oh God, here she goes again. Just like, she's only little, just ignore her.
She's fine. Quick one, Lee. George is asking, where was that session that you had?
Oh, she was amazing. Her name's Caroline. I'll have to post her website link.
Amazing.
It's really good.
Awesome.
But yeah, so what was? Oh, I've lost it. Oh yeah, we're meant to believe that these things aren't real. Like, you know, ghosts aren't real, and therefore everything just gets wrapped into woo woo. But actually, so much of it is actually real, and I think lots of people are starting to appreciate that and starting to appreciate alternative medicine a bit more.
There is definitely a movement since the dreaded COVID. I feel like people are more open to it as well.
Well, they're having to be, because they can't go to the doctor.
Yeah, it's true. And also, but on the flip side, going back to our everything happens for a reason,
Yeah,
everything's going to be okay.
yeah,
On the flip side, and I'm not going to mention names or not going to go into it too much, but we had a loss yesterday to COVID, and on the flip side of that, it's okay to not be okay. You
yeah,
know that the whole everything happens for a reason doesn't marry up with that situation. So if you're going through a really hard time like that, it is okay to not be okay at the same time.
yeah.
You
But
know.
but that's the thing as well, is that I don't think we're saying, oh, you can get out of feeling bad and instantly feel better. I think it's more just coping with where you're at, isn't it?
It is. But
Yeah,
for me personally, that everything happens for a reason. You're on, what you're
you're
going through is, sorry, for
work for
that
a loss.
situation, it's just
Yeah,
cruel, it's horrid,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
unfair. And in that sense, if anyone's going through those sorts of feelings, they
Yeah.
won't resonate with the,
No, I know.
so it's okay to not be okay and reach out to loved ones,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
they're there for you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that is a difficult one. We did do a loss episode, didn't we? We talked
we
about
did.
grief and loss,
Yeah, we
and
did.
maybe we'll revisit it later
Yeah,
about different like strategies and stuff and coping fit
and coping.
mechanisms.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think in those cases it is just about loads and loads of self-care, isn't it?
Mhm.
And giving yourself that space. And but that's what I really liked about the tapping thing, where she was saying that I accept my feelings. It was like, I'm not going to reject the feelings. If I
Exactly.
feel that way, I'm going to live with it. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to embrace it and
Yeah,
not push it away, because that's when actually we do ourselves more damage.
we do.
When we try to push our feelings down, push them away, we try to escape our bodies, we try to
Yeah,
drink more,
yeah.
turn to food for comfort.
We push it deep down, don't we? And that's where I feel Reiki, reflexology, and
Yeah,
tapping, things like that really helps, because it
yes,
helps to release those
yes,
emotions.
release.
Because if we don't accept them or acknowledge them,
Yes,
we internalize, and
yeah,
that can manifest in different ways. So,
exactly.
the stomach is the emotional brain. So quite often you end up with stomach problems. You can end up with eating disorders, as you say, alcoholism, drugs, depression, and all of those things, because we're not actually dealing with
Yeah,
that root problem.
it's important that we feel our feelings, and sometimes they're not pleasant, but we
You
just got
just
to
got to ride the wave.
ride the wave. Are you watching Turner and Hooch as well? Has this
No.
awesome character in it who's all about riding the wave? I'm like, yes, I get you. I love it. Everyone just thinks he's really weird. I love it.
Oh
Oh
dear.
my gosh. So, I think
We're
it's time
almost out
out,
of
isn't
time.
it?
We are almost out of time. Yeah. One thing also, I went to see James Bond on the
Oh,
weekend,
was
and
it
no
good?
spoilers, don't worry, but it's the best one I have seen yet.
I can't wait. I mean, I
It's
don't know what it's going to do.
emotional as well. It's
Is it?
emotional,
Okay.
but it's definitely the best one. I never ever liked Daniel Craig as a Bond.
Me neither.
I thought he was a moody old grumpy man, and very stiff. And I was like, where's the suave, sophisticated? Idris Elba needs to be Bond. I
I
mean,
agree. Yes, hello.
whew. But in this one, I loved Daniel Craig.
Oh, wow.
He
Oh,
did very well. No, he did very well in this
okay.
one
Right.
as a Bond.
Okay. I wish the cinema did special nights where you could just dress up
Yes, but
like
it's
a
like
Bond
secret
character.
cinema.
Yeah,
We did Bond, didn't we?
I want to wear a gown and go and watch it
With the
and drink
satin gloves.
champagne.
Yeah.
Yes, with my opera gloves. That's what I want in my life. Yeah.
I think you should do it. Just go dressed
You know
up.
what? I might just
Go
organise
to the cinema.
organize a night. Actually, I might call the cinema right now and say, look, I want to do this, can we put on a special event?
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of our digression.
Anyway. Yes. One thing I wanted to do quickly, excuse my nails, I need to have them done. A really good, I've got a bit of makeup on, so this was not good planning, but a really good morning energizing, really it with some oil or cleanser so that you've got good slip. But start here and go up.
So start underneath your cheekbones.
Underneath your cheekbones. Go up the side of your nose.
Up the side of your nose.
Cut your whole face like you're hugging yourself. It feels really nice. Come down under the chin.
Oh.
And then start again.
Oh, hello.
And do that 15 times. And that is a really good, energizing, self-care, self-love, morning face routine.
I tell you, I'm feeling it already.
Yeah, I did it this morning. I needed it. When you cup your face, just really feel the love. Just give yourself the love. And it really did help.
And then after cupping your face, you go down your temples, down
your temples,
under the jaw, up over
and then
chin,
back up to the cheekbones.
And then back to under the cheekbones.
And you can just do it in a sweeping motion.
I'm just saying for those who aren't watching and are just listening.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, wow, guys. I recommend you do this right now. It's like,
it's lovely, isn't it?
I can feel it in my heart.
Yeah, you can really feel it.
Oh, thanks, Jen. I needed this.
No, you're welcome.
Right, guys, I'm going to go and I'm going to carry on doing this. I'll see you later. I'm having a great time. I don't know about you.
Oh, dear.
Awesome. Right, we'll be back again next week, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
With a little quick pick-me-up.
Exactly.
Yay. Love, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, lots of love and positivity.
Yes.
Happy Monday, everyone. We'll see you next week at 9:15.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, sis.
Bye, sis.